Hello, my darlings. How are you today? Are you ready to see like Sheba? I am. I had to get on before this Sunday closed out because we are actually on day 13 of my daily devotional challenge. Um, we got the numbers mixed up a little bit a couple episodes ago. So I'm actually on my 61st like podcast episode. Um, it used to be Sheba Sunday, and it's been See Like Sheba for pretty much this year, I think. And yeah, 13 of daily devotional. Wow, it's been so fun. I've been really loving it. But like one thing is that like my days are so like full and I'm in an amazing way, in like a whole satisfying way that by the end of the day I'm like I'm so pleasantly like tuckered out. Like I just did everything I want. I accomplished a lot of things, and it's like, yeah, ending the day, with just in a sense of like accomplishment, and that like everything was completed in perfect timing. It's great. This morning, I actually had like a really lovely kind of like slow morning where I just took my time, and the song that kept coming to my head, I'll sing it maybe to sing you guys out. Um, it's from Jesus Christ Superstar. It's called Everything's All Right. And that's like, it came to my head this morning, and um, I listened to it, and yeah, that's just how I've been feeling the whole day. But it's been quite lovely. So yeah, slow, nice, leisurely, unrushed morning. Me and Billy did our fourth episode of Hot Mic, and it's just like so cool to like all the things we learn each time we go and we try, and it's great. This is another great episode of Hot Mic, so I'm excited for next week's. Oh, it's just so much fun. Um, what was I thinking of? Oh yeah. Um, Maybe we'll mention this next week at Hot Mic, but we got a comment on our last clip, I think, that Billy did, that Billy chopped up of Hot Mic, um, and it was the Mark Lamont Hill clip about uh, how most black men want to be white men. They want to be Donald Trump, and we pointed out like in that Nelly song, it's like, let me in now, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, let me in now. Anyway, some salty man in the comments, instead of being reflective, instead of being like, thank you, my good sis, thank you, brother and sister, for enlightening me, they got to do their projections. So they're like, okay, and all black women want to be Ivanka Trump. And Billy showed me the comment, and I was like, first of all, which one is Ivanka? Is she the mom or the daughter? Billy said he thinks it's the mom, which like, say you don't know about black women's inner workings without saying you don't know anything about black women's inner workings. Like, I've like never thought of like Ivanka Trump as like, oh, she's the aspiration. Like Ivanka Trump, that's so crazy. There's just so many easier, more preferable ways to access money. I guess the one thing is that like she, has she got a lot of money in her divorce, but like there's way easier ways to make a lot of money than to marry Donald Trump, have sex with Donald Trump, ew, let him cream pie you, have his child, and then raise them like as a single mother as he divorces you. That's my nightmare. That's truly my nightmare. Maybe Oprah. I think a lot of Black women would want to be Oprah because, like, you can get all that money and not have to be tied to a man. Like, the money is coming from you rather than your access to the worst man in the world, like Donald Trump. So it was like a comment that was like, so like, what? That's so not my experience. What is this man talking? Oh, he's projecting his own. He mad because he does want to be Donald Trump, but like all the women are like, ew, ew, there's so many better men to want to be. And yeah, better role models. So, I know I go hard against the men, but you guys just have so much power, and I just believe in you so much. I know you can do so much, and you're used to like not being challenged and being like people having just like low, small expectations of you. So it's all right. You guys will come into it. Also, me and Billy forgot that it was Father's Day, actually. My father is dead, and Billy's father is, I don't want to say a deadbeat, but he did, shirk his responsibilities at raising his child. But, so, yeah, just neither of us, like, have like a father figure to like engage in this like made up holiday with. But I do be thinking about my Palestinian fathers who are just like have really just like raised the bar too on fatherhood. Like I'm like, oh man, that is love for one's children, the children of like the world, of your community. There's so many of them. I see so many stories of like, there's like a one baby like survives a bombing or a shooting or some sort of a massacre, and like these Palestinian fathers are like, with their hands trying to extract them from the rubble. They'll take them in with their families, and it's just like so beautiful. And I clock the propaganda trying to whitewash, the Israelis and the West as these like, the paragon of like civilized family and like loving, structures and systems. And it's just like, it's going to be like increasingly, and it's been very satisfying to see, the West and the colonizers just be unmasked and really like, not just unmasked, like it's like in public, all their private thoughts, have been revealed, and it's not looking great. It's going to be impossible for them to put all this stuff back in the bag. And so, yeah, we're just really seeing the end of empire. We're seeing it all crumbling. And, me, goddess of transformation, of death and rebirth, of resurrection. I love when I see stuff starting to crumble, stuff crumbling, because that means new life is right on the other side. So, can't wait. And I know our timing's perfect. So I know I'm supposed to just enjoy myself. And so the song that came to me is from Jesus Christ Superstar, a movie I used to love. And I recently like kind of rewatched it. And like parts of it, I was like, okay, right. I just keep being reminded that it's like white people made up this movie and, cast themselves in the role of like Christ, and just how that comes out. Okay, so Mary Magdalene's singing. Try not to get worried, try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Oh, don't you know everything's all right? Yes, everything's fine. And we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by. So forget all about us tonight. Okay, anyway, they're singing about like, yep, everything's all right, just sleep, I'm gonna soothe you, calm. Okay, then I forgot about this, but when I was listening to it this morning, it's not just Mary Magdalene singing about like, everything's all right, yes, everything's fine, because then Judas comes up and he's like, woman, your fine ointment, brand new and expensive, could have been saved for the poor. Why has it been wasted? We could have raised maybe 300 silver pieces or more. People who are hungry, people who are starving matter more than your hair and feet. Which, you know, that's true. That's actually pretty fair. Like, especially back then, yeah, you're right. That that expensive oil and perfume could have, yeah, fed a lot of people. But I also know, you know, when you love yourself, when you like anoint yourself and you are gentle with yourself and you relax, the universe responds. The universe loves a relaxed queen. Okay, but then another interesting thing that happened when I was listening to this song, you know, Mary's like, try not to get worried, try not to get worried, try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Oh, don't you know everything's all right? Yes, everything's fine. Okay, and then white man Jesus says, surely you're not saying we have the resources to save the poor from their lot. There will be poor always, pathetically struggling. Look at the good things you've got. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jesus Christ, known for being the only begotten Son of the eternal creators of heaven and earth. He seems to think, what? There will always be poor, pathetically struggling. Why does that have to be? Why would that have to be, white Jesus? Really? Surely you're not saying we have the resources to save the poor from their lot. No, but your dad though, right? God, the Father, he probably has some funds tucked away. It just, anyway, it's like, man, sometimes I should just sing the song how I think it goes rather than check and see what's really going on. Dang. And in that the thing, like, this woman is trying to be like, you know, try not to be angry, blah, 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 blah. Everything's going to be all right. And these dudes out here getting it wrong from both ends. And it's just like, just shut up and let this woman sing. Okay? My goodness. All right, babies. I'm going to go to sleep. What was the song I was thinking right before I came on? Oh, she's a very sleepy girl. One you can't take home to mother. That's okay. It's because I am mother. So I'm always home with myself. Anyway, okay, I love you guys. Bring your forehead on up. Press it against your screen. I love you. All of this is made up. I think this is like one of my shortest videos. I love that for me. I wanna see what that's like. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. And everything's all right. Everything's fine. So I want you to relax tonight. Okay? Don't let these colonizers get you down. Don't let the capitalist thing get you down. I myself, I think I'm gonna take the day off tomorrow. And the day after that is Juneteenth. So I'm gonna take that day off too, because this is all made up and I get paid to exist and my essence is my wealth. So that's it. Yeah. I guess I will see you tomorrow, and we shall see like Sheba. All right. I love you guys. Try not to be angry. Try not to hold on to. Where is that little part? All right, my darlings. I love you. It's all made up. Everything's all right. Everything's fine. So I'll see you.